What's up, Cowboys Nation? Welcome back to the channel. If you're a Dallas Cowboys fan, then buckle up because we've got some massive news coming your way today. Just when we thought the offseason was winding down, Jerry Jones and the Cowboys have pulled another surprise move that has the entire NFL world talking. That's right, you heard me correctly. Parris Campbell could soon be a Dallas Cowboy. And guess what? Jerry Jones himself has confirmed it. We've got a lot to unpack, but trust me, you're going to want to hear every detail. Before we get into all the exciting news, make sure you're subscribed to the channel so you never miss a thing on the latest and greatest from your Dallas Cowboys. We've got you covered with all the analysis and breaking news. Alright, let's dive right into it. Now, let's take a moment to talk about who Parris Campbell is, because if you're not already familiar with this name, it's time to get acquainted. Campbell is a wide receiver who's been floating around the NFL for a few years now. He was drafted by the Indianapolis Colts in the second round of the 2019 NFL Draft, but his career has had its fair share of bumps and bruises along the way. Unfortunately, injuries have held him back from reaching his full potential during his time in Indianapolis, but when he's been healthy, the guy has been electric. He's got great speed, quickness, and a natural ability to stretch the field with ease. He's 6 feet tall, weighs about 205 pounds, and brings that explosive playmaking ability that the Cowboys have been craving ever since they lost Amari Cooper. What makes Campbell so exciting is his speed. This guy can burn defenders in a heartbeat. He has that quick first step that can leave defensive backs grasping at air. The best way to describe his game is that he's a game changer. Think about all those times last season when Dak Prescott was struggling to find that deep threat weapon, or when the Cowboys couldn't seem to break free for big chunk plays. Well, Parris Campbell could absolutely be the answer to that. His speed allows him to take the top off the defense, which opens up all kinds of possibilities for Doc to attack defenses in ways they haven't been able to in recent seasons. It's no secret that Doc's arm is strong, and he can make those downfield throws, but having a guy like Campbell who can just fly down the field will make a world of difference for this offense. But here's the kicker: the Cowboys don't just need a speed guy, they need a playmaker. Someone who can turn a simple catch into a touchdown. Someone who can take a slant route and turn it into a 70-yard score. And that's exactly what Parris Campbell brings to the table. His ability to create yards after the catch is remarkable. He doesn't need a perfect route or perfect coverage. He can take a pass and break free for a huge gain all on his own. That's the kind of player that can change the dynamic of an entire game, and Campbell has shown flashes of that in his career. But, of course, the question has to be asked, what's this going to cost the Cowboys? I mean, we're talking about the cap, right? The Cowboys have had some tight cap space this year, so how could they afford to sign a guy like Campbell? Well, here's the thing. Campbell is coming off a season where injuries kept him from playing a full year. He's shown flashes, but he hasn't been able to put it all together for a full season. That makes him a low-risk, high-reward player for the Cowboys. Dallas can afford to give him a fairly modest deal, probably somewhere around $5.7 million per year, depending on the structure of the contract and the incentives built in for performance. This is the kind of deal Jerry Jones loves to make. You're getting a player with a ton of upside, but if things don't work out, the contract isn't going to break the bank. Plus, Campbell has always been a proven talent when healthy. So, from a financial perspective, this is a move that could pay huge dividends for the Cowboys, especially considering the team's need for that dynamic playmaker on offense. Now, let's talk about Jerry Jones himself, because this guy is always making waves in the media and in the NFL. When Jerry speaks, you listen, and the fact that he's confirmed this signing says a lot about the direction he wants this team to go. The Cowboys have been in win-now mode for a while, but with the loss of a few key players and some inconsistencies on offense over the past few seasons, they've needed to make a few changes. Jerry has been vocal about his desire to improve the team's weapons, especially at wide receiver, and adding Parris Campbell fits perfectly with that vision. In fact, Jerry has been on the record saying that the Cowboys need to get faster, and Campbell absolutely brings that to the table. He knows the team can't afford to waste any more seasons with Dak Prescott in his prime. This is the kind of move that shows Jerry isn't just looking to compete, he's looking to win it all. The other thing to note here is that Jerry Jones has been really aggressive this offseason in trying to surround Dak Prescott with as many weapons as possible. We've already seen the Cowboys make moves in free agency, and adding Parris Campbell to that mix only solidifies that they're putting everything on the line for a Super Bowl run. The Cowboys have made it clear, the time to compete for championships is now. Dak's window is open, and they want to maximize it. Adding Campbell adds another layer to this offense, one that Dak has sorely needed for the past few seasons. A deep threat, a true burner, someone who can open things up for the entire offense and create big plays in an instant. The timing of this move couldn't be better either. As the Cowboys are working to build their roster for the upcoming season, the wide receiver position has been an area of concern for some time now. With CeeDee Lamb firmly establishing himself as a top-tier receiver in the league, and Michael Gallup still working to find his rhythm after returning from injury, there's been a need for another playmaking threat. Campbell could very well be that guy. If he stays healthy, he could bring a different dimension to the offense, one that keeps defenses on their toes. Just imagine having CeeDee Lamb, Michael Gallup, and Parris Campbell all on the field at the same time, with Tony Pollard coming out of the backfield. That's a nightmare for any defense. It's an offense that can stretch the field vertically, attack the intermediate routes, and take advantage of mismatches all over the field. This is the kind of offensive firepower that can help the Cowboys go toe-to-toe with any team in the NFC. In terms of what this means for the upcoming season, adding Campbell is nothing short of a game-changer. The Cowboys are clearly looking to push for a Super Bowl appearance, and every move they've made this offseason reflects that goal. If Campbell can stay healthy and perform at a high level, this could be the missing piece that takes the Cowboys from playoff contenders to Super Bowl contenders. It gives Dak Prescott a weapon he hasn't had in recent years, someone who can make big plays on the outside, which is something the offense has struggled with at times. This offense is now loaded with potential, and with a healthy defense and some depth at key positions, the Cowboys are in prime position to make a deep playoff run. What's more exciting than the addition of Parris Campbell, though, is the energy around this entire team. The Cowboys feel different this year. There's a sense of urgency, a sense of purpose. They're not just hoping to win, they expect to win. Jerry Jones isn't sitting back anymore. He's making moves to put the Cowboys in a position to succeed. He's giving Dak Prescott every opportunity to prove that he can lead this team to the promised land. And let's be real here, that's what every Cowboys fan wants, right? We've been waiting for that championship for so long, and Jerry knows this is the year to go all in. Adding Campbell is just one more step toward solidifying a roster that can compete for a title. So, what do you think, Cowboys Nation? Are you as excited about this move as I am? Do you think Parris Campbell can be the game changer the Cowboys need? Or are there other areas of the team you're more focused on? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I want to hear from all of you. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your fellow Cowboys fans. We've got a lot more content coming your way as we get closer to the season. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Go Cowboys!